This is my Tesla Model 3 all-wheel drive, dual motor, long range, 2024 Highland Refresh Edition. This car has just about 8,900 miles on it. It was purchased in October of 2024. I purchased it used in June of 2025. So just a look into, should you consider a used Tesla? One thing I'll say is that now is a very good time for it because the tax credit has not expired yet. So you have a lot of options depending on what year you want to get, depending on much money you want to spend. And the more miles on the car, the better deal you're going to get. But this car right here retails on Carvana used at about the miles it has, at about 8,000 miles, at about 39,000. So you're just under 40,000 before financing. But if you shop around, if you do Auto Trader, Car Guru, CarMax, whatever, just look around. These are going for about $34,000, and you may be able to get it from a private sale purchase for about 28. So basically, that would be my recommendation, is to look around. If you're in the market for a Tesla, they are offering like a final push from Tesla for a brand new one. Tax credit's still there. It's a great way to consider that. But one thing that I would say is I would keep all your options open, because the great thing about a Tesla is the warranties. So the Model 3 comes with an 8-year, 120,000 mile warranty on the battery. It has an 8-year, 120,000 mile warranty on the drivetrain, and it has a 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty on the general everything else. But here's the catch here. You can actually extend the 50,000 mile warranty an additional 4 years to have it match the 8-year run that you're getting off the drivetrain and the battery, which would give you 100,000 on everything, 120 on the drivetrain, and 120 on the battery. Now it's an additional $50 a month through Tesla. That's what they offer. But that's just another option for you. But what I will say is this: I was spending about $55 a week in gas to get back and forth to work. That's Ruby, that's Tuck, our kitty cat, it's our doggy. I was spending about $55 a week to get back and forth to work in gas. Right now, doing public charging on off-peak hours. I'm gonna start charging at home. I'm just sort of doing some science here. Could I survive on public charging? I've basically been able to do it for about 10 bucks a week versus $55 a week for the same amount of driving. So just that alone means I'm saving about $180 a month just in gas. Now, that's not considering oil changes. That's not considering those things. Now, clearly, these tires have 9,000 miles on them. It was a used vehicle, so I can't guarantee what the previous owner did. I expected everything the best I could with the knowledge that I had from internet research, and did a battery health check. These retail according to Tesla's website, they have 346 miles of range per 100% charge. Mine has 338 miles per range at 100. So I've lost 8 miles of range basically buying it used, but I took out a loan for $27,000 to pay it off. So to me, these go for about $49,000 before out any additions. It really at about $51,000 is what you're going to really pay for one, but $49,990, I was looking at brand new ones, is what they come in at. So let's say $50,000. That's if you don't get anything additional. This thing had everything. It was fully tinted across the entire top. This is limo tint. This is ceramic, 3%, 3% in the back. Limo tint, 50%. in the driver's side windows. So the thing was fully tinted. It has like over $1,000 worth of tint. Came with the mobile charger, which is a $300 value. Came with all the weathered floor mats, which go for $225, not counting the frunk one and the trunk weather mat, plus the below trunk. You have two trunks in the back. Both of those had all weather. The front had all weather. All front and back had all weather. It's got heated seats. It's got cooling. It has heated steering wheel. It had literally 7,700 miles when I got it, and I saved. So if you're talking $27,000 on the loan, let's say 28, because it was 27.9 something. So $28,000 for the car, basically, versus 40, say 50,000, 49,990. So 50,000. It's a $22,000 savings just going used, and the car was purchased in October of 2025, and it was sold in purchased in October of 2024, and it was sold in May of 2025. I purchased it in June. It sat at the dealership for 40 days. So the tires, they look good. They have been rotated once, front to back kind of thing. So my goal would probably be to replace these. We'll see how it goes. But what Tesla did here is they actually cut a deal. They went in business with Michelin to make a smoother ride. This is an upgrade from the 2023 to the 2024. And they went with these Primacy all-season total performance Michelin EV tires. It's a 235 45R18. So these are the 18-inch Aero wheels. This looks like a rim, but this is actually a hubcap, and it's meant to give this car about an extra 30 miles in range by keeping these hubcaps on, because the aerodynamics, the way it spins. Because that's why you see the door handles like this. If you were curious as a non-Tesla person, this is all about aerodynamics. You want less wind drag. The cleaner you keep the car, the less wind drag you have. All of this, so important to keep these things with efficiency. So under here, there are official rims if that's something you want for a more sportier look. But those are the 18-inch wheels, all season, all-wheel drive, better in the winter, which we get wintry months here. So you got the foldable mirrors. It comes with 8 cameras on the outside, 1 on the inside, 9 total. You have 2 on each side, 1 here, and then you have 1 here. There's 1 in the back, like every other car. You have 3 in the front, 1 pointing this way, straight at you, and this way. And then the left side has a camera here, and then obviously 1 there. So that is sort of your surveillance. That's what the full self-driving does. That's what really delivers the car in a way where it can see better than you can, because it's got eyes all over its head. So this is why we're on version 4 of the full self-driving. Basically, it was released this year, and that has really improved it. You heard about the robo-taxi. This is your charge port right there. That's how you charge the vehicle. It has an 8-inch screen in the back, plus it has a 15.5-inch screen in the front. So I bought this screen windshield cooler protector. This was on Amazon. I'll actually talk about that in a video, but that was about $21. Man, it's been great. Really helps keeping the heat out. The windshield wipers, stuff like this is real easy to replace. You can buy these for under $20 on Amazon, or not Amazon, but Tesla's site to replace them. Your maintenance is the windshield wipers, the washer fluid in here, plus you have a cabin air filter. That stuff you could have them do, but it's real easy to replace. There's 2 cabin air filters on the right side in the passenger seat, plus these windshield wipers, and that's your general DIY maintenance that you can do yourself, no problem. Then it just comes down to doing Tesla for the tires, because you don't carry a spare in a Tesla because of the weight. It's all about efficiency. but they do offer emergency roadside service up to 50,000 miles in that warranty for free within range. Obviously, you have to be within range of a service center, which I am, depending on where you're at on the road. The key about these is you can't tow them like a normal car. God forbid if you broke down. You can't just you have to have a flatbed tow truck, and he's got to tow you out to whatever reason, assuming you broke down. But the difference between a ICE vehicle, internal combustion engine, gas vehicle, is that there's 2,000 moving parts in the average gas vehicle. There's 20 in these. 20 points of failure versus 2,000 points of failure. So clearly you have your battery. Since it's a dual motor, there's a motor that sits between these two wheels. Right here, motor, that's your second motor. The first motor, because there's 3 versions of this car, sits between these two wheels, right? The battery sits between everything else. So it's all about the weight distribution. This car weighs like 4,200 pounds. That's why you need the special EV tires. That's why you have 18-inch tires on a car of this size. It's a smaller car. You can get 15, 16-inch tires on a normal gas vehicle like this. This is 18-inch. These are EV tires. They have special like foam inside of them to help protect it from flattening out on you. You get a digital car pressure thing inside of the car so you can monitor tires as you drive. I keep an tire air compressor or rechargeable one in my car. I actually have a backup one for the lighter. But they're beautiful cars. It's the funnest car I ever had to drive. It's the most excited I've ever had to get in a vehicle. It delivers everything you're looking for in a vehicle as a day-to-day person. One, I think it's the best daily driver on the market. I don't even think nothing comes close. 2, not only do you get a daily driver, you get a sports car. This can compete with Porsche 911s. It's 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. The torque is 377 pounds with 394 horsepower. The fastest car I ever had was a Mazda 6 with turbo, 250 horsepower. I had to put premium gas to even get that mark, which is over $4 a gallon. So, and sometimes it would get close to 5. So this, I get way more performance than that. I get way more torque. It's way more exciting to be inside. It delivers so many things that you want out of a vehicle. It's sporty. It's fun to drive. It has all this technology where it's like an onion. It peels back one layer at a time that you just keep discovering new things about it. All the safety features like Sentry Mode that allows you to basically keep an eye on your car in places where, like a grocery store, where God forbid somebody scrapes your vehicle, you have insurance proof that it wasn't your fault. So all that good stuff. It delivers this sleek, futuristic feel, the full self-driving, which is something you need to consider. And how that works is it doesn't just come with the car if you buy it used. New ones get like a free trial for a month. With a referral program, they can get up to 3 months. Full self-driving in this, you have 2 choices. You can pay $99 a month, which is one way to try it out. The second way is if you become a lifetime Tesla owner, I would recommend $99 a month in the beginning, but if you pay $8,000, which I'm not doing, but if you did, it transfers from vehicle to vehicle. So it's a lifetime membership. So as it improves, you always have it. And it improves with you keeps getting a better version of your purchase. Your purchase keeps getting better. The value keeps getting better because you could own 10 Teslas throughout your life or whatever amount, and you could keep transferring that full self-driving from one to the other. So to me, it also offers its own version of internet, and that's premium connectivity. You don't need it, but I recommend it. It's either $100 a year or $9.99 a month. That delivers the Tesla Theater, so you can watch all your favorite apps, HBO Max, Netflix, YouTube, whatever. But to me, this is the best daily driver in the world. Really look for one used. Consider your options. Look around. Look on Facebook. Look, anywhere you can possibly find, if you're in the market for a Tesla, really consider the used market. They're very affordable. It's a great option. It's an amazing daily driver that gives you everything you could hope for. This thing is as fast as a Porsche 11 off the line, and it's a Tesla.